Good evening.
We have our
As
first
Daniel would
guest.
say.
We have our first guest on the stream.
The nudes.
The nudes. He's just like been circling my feet. I know, buddy. I know. What a funny guy. He just wants to be here for the show today. Oh my goodness.
How's he?
How's he doing? He's doing better. He's still not 100%, but he's
Yeah, I would
weighing
imagine.
he's weighing 10 pounds now, and um he's running, but he's not jumping.
Oh, okay.
He was
He's-
14 pounds when he got out, just to give you some perspective.
Oh, so he's still a little under.
Yeah, he's quite a bit, but he's not like just a skeleton anymore. And he can climb up onto the big bed, but he can't jump over things yet or jump up on the windowsill. None of that's an option still.
Freaking cats.
I know.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome, Mr. Herc. Howdy.
Herc. Howdy, partner. Howdy.
I'm in the back cave. I wish I was in the back cave. Back cave would be sick right now.
Especially if there were Batmobiles, and dope suits that we could choose from.
I'm a couple $1 million away, Jungle. Don't worry.
We'll get there. We'll
Soon.
get there.
It's not unachievable.
No, we can get there. That's actually another one of those good vision board things. We can put that on the vision board.
The
Like-
Batmobile.
Achieve real Batcave with with Batmobile and suits.
Yer.
Yo, what's up, Lex? Good to see you guys.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
Good to see y'all, man.
Can we move on? No, we can't. Cheap. Yeah. Herc said he'll invest.
It's light work. Yeah, Herc's an investor in our Batcave.
Yeah. We'll do justice, Herc. Don't worry about it.
Man, so I got kind of scared last night.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got scared for the first time in a while. I was looking at Andrew Fry's Instagram, and it had like his submissions for smugglers, and it was like here are all these pages of cards that I did for smugglers. And I was like, oh cool, let me see what all he did. I'm gonna count how many he did, and I'm going through, and some of them are blotted out, bro. And I was like, what is he like? What did he do that they didn't accept? I'm like, this is Andrew Fry, and he's getting sketches that got denied. That's what that means. If there's sketches he can't share on his scan sheet that has like all 9, then they were like rejected.
Damn.
And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, what is this guy doing that's getting rejected? Like he's a legendary artist. We all know who he is.
Yeah.
He's great. He's probably the best pencil sketch artist in Star Wars.
You know instantly who it is when you see it.
Instantly. Super iconic. If I'm like, what did he like? I'm trying to think what he violated. Like, did he do characters he wasn't supposed to do just to see if he could try to sneak them in? Like, but I'm just like, what happened here? I really was tempted to message him and be like, can you just like please elaborate on this? Because I'm scared now. Because I just spent over 200 hours on a set, and to have like, imagine five of my cards not getting in will
Stress you out.
It will sour my soul forever. You know what I mean? It'll literally hurt, because it's like, that's 4 hours of my life that like I can't share with the rest of the community. That's like, you know what I mean? And it's like I'm trying to prepare myself to having certain cards not get in, but or to have a certain percentage not get in. But yeah, it made me really nervous. I was like kind of stressing out about it, man.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too if they told me I couldn't have. I mean, why don't they give you the rules before?
They do, yeah.
I wonder. Maybe they're just like, oh, too many of these. Get this one out.
I don't know.
How many sketches do you think he does? Because he does a lot.
He does a lot. Let me. I bet I could kind of give you a rough idea just off of that. Off of that post because he said how many. He said if how many it was for the thing. He was like, "Here's the last 6 pages. Here's the first 10 pages." So he did 16 pages of 9 sketch cards on each page. So 9 times 16. Oh, 9 times 15 plus 5. That's how many he did for Smugglers. So 140 sketches he did for Smugglers.
Damn, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah.
It is a lot. And not to mention the fact that he also probably did masterwork like at the same time. So he probably did like.
And Masterwork has all sketches. Every box has a sketch.
I bet.
Or every hobby box, not every mini box.
I bet he did. You know, I mean, if you just double that, it's like 280. He probably did 300 sketches, bro. I wonder how fast he is because obviously pencil sketching is way faster. But just because it's a pencil sketch doesn't mean he still didn't spend 2 or 3 hours on it, you know?
Yeah.
I bet he's doing them. He's probably good enough to be able to do them one every hour. He could probably do 8 or 9 in a day.
Oh, you know, crap.
Which is a lot. The most I did during my set was 5. The most I could do was 5 in one day, and I did it a couple times. Yeah,
like start to finish, like
pretty much,
all the way.
Pretty much, yeah. No, there was a couple. So those were like if I had a pencil outline already, but I can do that pencil outline pretty fast. So it's not like it's like saving a ton of time. So yeah, but I'm doing full color and I'm doing mixed media. It's like a whole other animal from pencil sketching in terms of the commitment. Yeah. I mean, Andrew has like the best possible situation for being a sketch card artist, and it probably doesn't hurt that bad when a few of his don't get in. You know, he's probably taking risks and being like, I wonder if they'll let me get away with this character, you know, or like
he's probably used to it by now.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
But of those 140, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of his sketches didn't get in of his 140. So that's like a really good success rate, but still, like, so then I could expect for probably that it's likely that 2 of mine won't get in, which won't be that big of a deal. I'll be like, okay, it won't be that bad, but
yeah,
if it's like 5, it's gonna hurt. You know what I mean? if there was like some
15, you can't do.
Oh gosh, I would. If it was 15, I would have some words. Honestly, like I would be emailing them, and I'd be like, "Listen, what the heck? Like, you know, like you guys need to be a little bit more clear if that's what's gonna happen, you know, because that's a lot of time."
That is wild. Yeah,
if that happens, it would really suck, you know.
Yeah,
especially considering like some of the things we see get in. You know what I mean?
Like quality wise or character. What do you mean? Quality wise, right?
More so quality wise.
Yeah. So you think
Or
his has to be the character wise or
it must
concept
be
wise?
it must be the character. It must be the character. He must have tried to reach and do a character that's off limits.
Slave Leia.
It could be, or a Twi'lek that he wasn't supposed to do that had like too much skin going on, or someone shirtless, like Anakin shirt, like without a shirt.
Yeah.
It's those are just factors that maybe he tried to get away with. But I'm just looking at the rest of his stuff, and I'm like, what could it have even been, man? Like, I don't know. He did a stormtrooper Luke in Smugglers. It's pretty cool.
Has it been pulled?
I haven't seen it, but you're also not allowed to do Clea, so he might have done a Clea to try to get away with it. Um, who knows?
Leia.
Clea Marquis
Oh,
from
I see what you
Andor.
mean by they're blacked out. Okay, I just saw
Yeah,
one right now.
yeah. So yeah, what we mean is like whenever you have like a full page. Let me turn my brightness down here. Whenever you have like a full page of sketches like this is like a full page of scans. It's 9 cards. Um, there will be one that's like blacked out, and basically he just wanted to be able to post the whole thing, but he's not allowed to share a card that didn't get accepted. So like publicly, like he could show that card to me privately if you wanted to,
But Tops has it, yeah.
Well, yeah, they have it, and maybe they took a certain amount of his and put them in. The only other thing I can think of is they took 4 of his cards and asked to put it in the pot of like sketches that uh, can be used to replace for replacement hits, for people. Because like for example, like they sent me a sketch that was a replacement hit. Where did that come from? That wasn't in a set. That was out of a back stock of sketches that they had for that set. So I believe a certain amount of sketches get, which is kind of crazy because they're not paying you for that. It's disappearing, but they're still potentially using it.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of ugly. I think that's kind of shady, personally. If they're doing that, which I can only assume that they are, from what I've witnessed in terms of their system.
Yeah. Probably talking about all that, not the best thing on the
Well, it's all speculation,
yeah.
It's all speculation.
But
So,
what up, Hudson Scott? Welcome in, chat. All right. Well, it's been about a week. There's one thing that we couldn't talk about last week that we needed to wait till this week was the Mando and Grogu movie. We did a quick spoiler free ideas. Now that it's been about a week, I'm not saying that we're not going to sit here and dive deep into spoilers or talk about the movie, but it's been about a week. I know a lot of people have watched it multiple times. You've seen it once, right? I've only seen it once.
I've only seen it once. I do want to see it again.
Yeah, I want to catch it before it's gone.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think that it'll still be in theaters in LA whenever I'm there?
Yeah. So, a lot of theater. So there's like, I don't know what the term for them would be, but there's like lower end theaters that tend to have like movies longer and they're cheaper to go into and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way for us to look up like runtime for like the Dolby experience.
Oh no, that's only like a week. Yeah, that's like a week or two.
Oh, and then it's done.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so short.
Yeah,
that's such a short
cycle for the next movie. It's usually just for the latest movie for like a week, and then it's the next release. Unless it's like a crazy movie, I think the Michael Jackson movie was in Dolby for a few weeks, but that's kind of kind of granted.
What about IMAX? Does it stay in IMAX for a while?
Yeah, IMAX they cycle often because not too many films are made in IMAX, so it's like 4 or 5 that you'll be able to just go watch.
Yeah.
Or we could do 4DX. Have you done that?
No.
That one's fun.
Yeah.
It's
What
the
will
it's the chairs that turn into like roller
let's
coasters, like shoo.
freaking do it, dude. Let's
Yeah,
if it's in one of those, we should whenever I come out, we should go do that. That'd be fun.
yeah, I'm down. But yeah, so other than the last time we talked about the movie, I still stand by what I say. It's a great movie. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people are still agreeing to say the same thing. So if you guys want to talk about it, maybe at the end of the stream we can deep dive more into our personal thoughts and opinions
Mhm.
and maybe what we liked more into detail. But we did wake up this morning to some was better the second time. I think that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that the third time. I heard Rolling say third time's the charm.
Really?
Yeah, he said he's seen it 3 times, and he said the third time was his favorite. And a lot of
Man,
people were saying second time was good. So I'm gonna go
that
definitely do that.
that says a lot about the movie.
Yeah,
Cause that says so much about how it's gonna age
yeah,
as a watch because usually the hype wears off and you go back to a movie and you're like, oh, okay, I noticed that this time and I noticed that. And but if it's a good movie, you're like, man, it was just as good. It may have been better because I noticed this and I noticed this and blah
yeah,
blah blah blah. And that's when you got something pretty fun on your hands,
yeah.
you know. So that's
I
awesome
think
to hear.
I think too. A lot of people's just they had their guard down the second time because the first time I had my guard up. I'm like, okay, let's see. You know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
expecting much. Let's just see. And now I
Hmm.
know I can just go in and just enjoy it. I don't have to
Hmm.
analyze every did they get this right? Is that right? What does this
Hmm.
mean? What does this mean? It's like now I know there's
Yeah.
no bigger meaning to anything. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Not not explicitly, you
Yeah.
know. There are some funny little things, some little Easter eggs that I noticed the first time where I was like, "Whoa, okay, what?"
Yeah.
Um, but I also enjoyed my first experience a ton because it was my daughter's first movie theater experience, and we did it as a family, and so
Oh, that's great.
there was a lot of things that had my guard down already. Um, so my second view, I think I'm going to be a little more like looking for things, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. But yeah, so the main thing we want to get down today is we all woke up today with some interesting news. I mean, I guess I woke up too because I'm on the West Coast, so to me, it came to me a little later or early in the morning.
Mhm.
But this is official on PSA's Instagram. So they are currently saying we've seen a significant surge in submissions following our announcement of an additional $200 million investment in PSA infrastructure and services. That increase has pushed our active queue to nearly 10 million cards. Is actually fucking insane. To help protect the submissions already in our care, PSA is temporarily pausing new submissions for all value service tiers effective Tuesday, June 2nd, 2026 at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For more details on what's changing, which service levels remain open, and information on each value tier, yada yada, click the link. We do have the link open right here, so let's go ahead and what did I do? I accidentally exited out. So here is more in detail what we got going on. Basically, due to demand spike, on May 14th, we announced a significant infrastructure investment. Basically, uh, someone somehow, some who I don't know how this works. Someone is giving them $200 million to kind of build more infrastructure. That way they can lower their submission times. But I don't know if that's going to work the way everyone thinks it is. But on June 2nd, they're temporarily pausing Value Bulk, Value Plus, and Value Max will be closed to new submissions. All active submissions will continue to be processed under submitted turnaround times. Remaining open tiers, regular, express, super express, walkthrough, and above. So if we go to their website. So value bulk is 24, value is 32, and value plus 50, value
and
max.
Value Max. Those are all out. So starting at regular, that's when we get
So right here,
yep,
the 80.
yep. That's all that's going to be going. So it's going to be a lot of your it's just your higher end grading that's going to go down. So um you're looking at, well, why would I grade with that higher tier? Well, it's the card level, it's the insurance level. Um so that regular is up to 1500. So, if you're dealing with, you know, a mid to higher range graded card, you could still submit. What do you have highlighted here?
I'm just reading what they're kind of talking about. They're saying that they're gonna pretty much keep this until they're down to 5 million units.
I see. So it's not time oriented, it's target oriented. It's once we have cleared a certain amount of volume, then we will lift these um, temporary bans on these tiers. Wild. $200 million investment.
Yeah,
Not 2 million, 200 million. That's
that's what
gonna
we said.
be that's gonna
We've been saying.
be uh big in a big improvement. I wonder how much they can accomplish with that. I mean, that's a lot. It seems
I
like
don't.
they are they building a new warehouse? Like, what is it? What does that look like? I'm super curious.
They said that we are giving our newly upgraded facilities advanced machine learning, logistics tech, AI, a new
Mm,
team member, and new team members the necessary breathing room to operate at peak efficiency and provide collectors with the service you and your items deserve. Essentially, they're saying that this money is going to go towards AI and uh,
better work environment for the people that are
well,
engineering it,
not just that, but they kind
the
of
techs.
put like a kind of fuck you guys in this statement to those people complaining about the human grading. So I think they're moving more to like an AI
Hmm.
structure to
Yep.
kind of get people, because I know a lot of people were complaining that, because that's the biggest comparison people make with tag is that
Tag.
they
Yeah.
use AI and that it's just humans grading and they could have a bad day, blah 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 blah. So I get that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And but to be honest, my first thoughts on something like this is I'm very thankful that they're finally, I think, doing this,
Hmm.
not just for us, but for themselves.
Yeah.
Um, I and I don't mean to be rude, but like when stuff is like cheaper, it attracts a cheaper crowd. So like this would get people to stop submitting 200, base Darth Vaders and
Hmm.
300 base Leias, just
Yep.
for, you know what I mean, or whatever
Hmm.
the hell Pokemon cards are sending and sports cards. So
Yep.
it's the only cards that are going to get graded right now are high value cards that are worth spending a minimum of $80, because that's the minimum. If you want to get a card graded, it's going to be
Yep.
$80, 30 to 40 business days. Um, to be honest, that's, to me, that's fair.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think,
and it's insured up to 1500 as well, right there.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, you're gonna yeah. I think that's fair,
yeah.
um, as well.
But
So.
then a lot of people would, because, okay, there's a couple ways we can go with conversation. Because the next thing
Hmm.
would be, okay, well, I'll just grade with tag, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do that.
And then when you go to tag's website, I don't know, did I lose it? I think I lost it.
Tags lost, chat,
We lost tag.
or we're lost. It's probably us, but
Yeah. So I went on this today or last night and was like, what the hell? So tag services. the basic, standard, and express all sold out. If you go to priority and walkthrough are limited slots available each. So not only PSA has cut this starting June 2nd, Tag has gotten the head start on them and done it
Mm-hmm.
already.
Mm-hmm.
But their minimum right now is almost double PSA's minimum.
Yep. They just don't have as many tiers.
Yeah.
Because it's probably because that's a higher insurance. It's 2,500, I think, for
Well,
their
what are
150.
15? So their $60 insurance only provides $1,000. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like an in between tier, I guess,
Yeah,
for PSA.
and that's a
But at the end of
2,500.
the day, most people don't even look at that. They look at this. That they to get a tag slab right now, you're gonna spend a minimum 149. That means any card you're sending in is most likely going to be worth $500 or more.
Yeah, you need to be sending in a card that you need to insure up to 2,500. Or, it's like it needs to be a $2,000 card. In my mind, it needs to be a potential $2,000 card for me to consider grading at 149. And at 149, I would consider that, right? Because that's
Yeah.
just what it is. Like I know that. Um, and yeah, that's that's how she goes.
So I tried looking earlier at CGC. You need to have an account, but there is some information.
Mhm.
CGC, I don't think they have anywhere near that kind of demand, but their starting price is 30. And it's 35, 70, 125, 350. You could see it right here.
So
I
it's
don't know
more
too much about
expensive.
this. It's more expensive on the baseline,
Yep.
but this is if you go in order, it would
Mhm.
be PSA, then tag, and this is not in any specific order. I'm talking about, okay, I didn't mean to go in order, but if you list the top ones that you would most likely be grading with, PSA, tag, I'd probably put Beckett third. Beckett right now,
Mhm.
if I could find it. Uh, 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 uh,
Yeah, it would be for me. It would be a toss up between Beckett and Tag,
yeah.
but
So
yeah, Tactic. Those are their only options.
So with Beckett, at least you can go for the black label, which is a big deal if you get black label. But Beckett, if you're willing to wait 75 days, it's $15 per card. And then there's a $3 upcharge for any tens, and then it's $18 with subgrades, $35 for a standard. Standard is 45 days right now. So for about the same amount of turnaround time as a PSA regular, you can do a standard Beckett and try to go for that black label. Which, if you're doing Pokemon or sport, I think it's Pokemon and One Piece. That's a huge, huge, huge advantage. I don't know if black labels are all possible with Chrome technology. That might be a long shot.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've ever seen a black label anything in Star Wars.
yeah. I don't know.
So yeah, it is
I
possible, but
I like the subgrades with Beckett personally. That's something that I like about them is having the like the. I believe what that's referring to the 0.5s that it gives, right? The in between grades. Is that what it's talking
yeah.
about?
No, so the
Yeah.
subgrades are here. I have a Beckett slab right here.
Well, it's when there's four different. They grade each category, right?
Yes, you have to
Yeah.
pay for that. Yeah, yeah, you have to pay for
Yeah.
that. That doesn't come standard on the slab.
But I like that. I like seeing that. I think that's and maybe that's a me thing, but that's I think that seeing that on the label
Yeah,
is just advantageous. That's why I like Beckett is that you can see that and then you can also get your in
yeah.
between grades.
I
So,
don't mind it, but one thing that does annoy me about it is it's like, oh, but my 10 is better than your 10 because your corners are 9 and mine are a 9.5. And it's like, I you know what I mean? So it's like
does
it
that
gets
happen?
oh, do I hear it's so if you go to the card shows and you try selling them something, and if they're buying it off you, they're gonna hit you with every like, well, these corners are 9.5 and this corner's a 10, so it's like it becomes I don't care. To me, it's like, what's the
At
grade?
that point,
Yeah.
I just like knowing the information. I'm not gonna nitpick it like that.
Yeah.
personally. If it's a 10 or a 9.5, that's not going to affect me. It's just I like seeing the story of the card being told a little bit more.
Yes.
But
But
that's hilarious, man. That is
speaking about
hilarious.
talking about Beckett, I just want to show this video that Tony did send me, and it's kind of funny, and it just proves that because a lot of people say, "Oh, don't grade with PSA, grade with tag, grade with Beckett, yada yada yada." A tag, I guess, grade with tag movement works so well to the point where they had to shut down the regular service, and the grade with Beckett is a good idea, but I just want to show you that not even Beckett has their shit together.
This
Because
is
this
like
guy submitted looking like 30 cards to Beckett, and they forgot to seal every single one of them. I'm gonna grab a monster. Give me a second. You guys can check this out while I do that. They forgot to seal every single one of this dude's cards.
this is like one of the silliest, funniest L's. Like what? It's I mean, this is a blunder of blunders
Now, let me. I have a
for a
question for you,
for
though, specifically for you, because you, out of most people I know, when it comes to like putting your foot down with these people, you're down to do it.
Mhm.
So, what would you expect compensation wise when it comes to something like this? Because this is my thing. If any of these cards got damaged in the process of them getting sent
Yeah.
back to me because of the way they were holdered, and I send them back, and now all my tens are nines because of the way
Oh,
you
dude.
package them.
Oh,
Now
I
I'm like
would
now I'm like those people. It's like I get it. You know what I mean? It's like, what do
t-
you think?
totally. Well, in my mind, if that happened, I would be demanding that the amount of cards that were like that, I am getting credit to submit that many cards again. Not just that set to be sonically sealed, because yeah, no duh, idiots, and you need to pay for express shipping and you need to move me to the front of the line. But also, I need a free submission of this volume for my next submission if I'm ever gonna submit with you again.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how the conversation would pretty much go. Like, if it were me, I would be in their jock, bro, for real. That is not okay. That is not okay, bro. Especially because it's not like Beckett is a new grading company. There's a reason PSA bought them. It's because they're great. They have
Yeah.
their it's because they're top notch, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they've been around for a long time. For the longest time, it was literally just Beckett and PSA forever, you know? And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, Beckett's been around doing, like, back in the 90s, I was buying a Beckett magazine to look at card values and look at new sets coming out and things like that in the sports card world. Like, I don't understand how you could ever let one card, maybe. It's the whole stack, it's two stacks. The frick are we doing, bro? This is insane.
It was whoever. Yeah, that's a bad day for them right there.
They were tripping on
I get
some. They were tripping. That's
dude.
crazy. It is funny though. It is a very funny thing if it didn't happen to you. But yeah, does it deter me at all from because I have a stack of cards that's going to Beckett.
Yeah.
Does it deter me at all? No, like not
No.
even a little bit. But because of the amount of submissions and because occasionally things just don't go the way they're supposed to. Actually, a lot of times, you know.
I agree though. I agree with Drake over here.
BGS is uglier than my grandmother's bathroom. I don't know, man. I I don't know. There's a certain type of ugly that just kind of works, though. You know what I mean? Like like a wood grain PT Cruiser. You know, like maroon. It's ugly, but it works.
Yeah.
Um,
It's not that it's ugly. It's just
I think it's I think
no.
it's better looking than PSA, but if we're just looking at like purely aesthetics,
Yeah.
um, but tag still reigns supreme in terms of the
Well, I
pretty
finally have one right here.
pretty slab. Yeah, show this one off because just it it's
It has, and I
gorgeous.
didn't know this until I got this one, but this has the same like plastic style that Zion mag. So if you have a Zion mag, this kind of gives that same effect.
Yeah.
Versus PSA definitely does not do that.
Yeah, I mean, I have this in a Zion mag in plastic wrap, and it still has better clarity than you know.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things. I mean, in terms of displaying your collection, like I think that this is if you were gonna grade and you just want them to look pretty, tag is the way to go for sure.
And there might be a opportunity for my little opportunistic investors or flippers or people who like to kind of just,
Mm-hmm.
gamble a little bit. The way I look at it is the reason why PSA and tag have to do something like this is because they are literally getting submitted junk and they can't deny it. They can't tell people, no, I'm not going to grade your PSA 3 childhood base Pikachu. You know what I mean? It's everyone has the right to grade what they want.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's getting to a point where there's a lot of cards that are worth, $50 graded at 10. It goes up to $200. But now you're going to take a $50 card, spend $80 to grade it, gamble on getting the 10. You're waiting 2 months. It's all this mess just to get maybe a 10. So there's just a middle ground of cards that I would just be buying in 10s right now. I would look at Pokemon, One Piece. Is that my phone? Your phone?
That's my
I
bad.
would buy all the PSA 10, $100, $200 cards right now because until PSA gets to 5 million cards, those aren't going to get graded. No one's going to be spending $800, $200 to grade those cards.
No.
So the population for all that's going to go down.
Yeah. Which like yeah. There's a certain amount of education and like business model building that is going to be working in tandem to get people to grade the right things. And yeah, it is unfortunate that it's become this, but it's just a part of the growth of the industry, um so yeah, PSA was calling and they're trying to get us to chill on them. Honestly, they were like, did you make sure you told them about tag being blocked? Oh man, Pokemon and baseball have caused it. Yeah, Pokemon's definitely had a big impact. Fortunately, though, a lot of Pokemon people are going to CGC. You're seeing a lot of that go on. They have a decent label when it's gemmed, so their 10 label looks pretty
The
good.
pristine 10s.
The pristine 10s, yeah, they they look pretty good. Um, and they seem to hold their value and be you know be where they should be. But I don't know about other categories. So,
Yeah.
what are our top five right now? Like, what are people using the most in
For
turn to grade
grading?
cards? Yeah, yeah. Like, what are our rankings right now? Do we have that?
Overall, when it comes to just trading cards in general,
Mhm.
it's going to be PSA, Beckett, Tag, CGC.
Is SGC still? Are the tuxedo slabs? Are they still going? Like,
I know they do comic books and stuff, I believe, but I know SGC is more of like it's a niche thing. It's either you only collect SGC or you hate it.
yeah,
You know what I
I,
mean?
yeah, exactly is what it seems like. I don't really like their slabs. They're just a little bit too big for
They're
me.
awkward, yeah.
Yeah, but I understand why people like them. I guess because they're simple. Um,
Let's see, when were they made?
yeah, I wonder. Can we look at what their tier list looks like in comparison to the others.
Of course.
Like there's other grading companies out there too. Like there's a lot of little small ones. These are the big ones we're looking at right now.
So standard 40 to 50 days is $15.
Yeah, up to 1,500 too. So, um, so yeah, if you want cheap, quick turnaround on a grade on something, SGC is not a bad way to go.
Okay.
They seem to hold their value pretty well. So, yeah,
Yeah. Or to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Just buy some Zion Mag Pros and make a label
yeah,
and just put all your cards in it. I
mm-hmm.
see like Herc has his display for Boba's, and it's all Zion Mag Pros with like your label, Tony's label, just whoever he gets his cards from, he leaves the labels in there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
it's just it gives that same effect as like an encapsulated,
mm-hmm.
authentic, rare item. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep,
So if you just want that feeling, dude, $4, $5, go to my whatnot shop, buy it, $5.
yep,
Make a
exactly.
label and you're good.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. That's why I even have some of my own displayed here with different ones, and I have a
Man.
few PSA slabs. But yeah, I mean, dude, my whole top row, you know, it's like
Yeah, like, look at this.
they're
Same thing.
exactly, exactly, and the clarity's amazing. It's darn near an openable tag slab. You know what I mean? Like so.
Wait.
Well, you know what we got to do next is create
Holy shit, it's true.
what is.
PSA owns SGC.
So they own the top three then, or they own three of the top five. They don't own Tag because Tag is that are they? Wait, what's the order now? Because I saw at one point there was like PSA's number one, Beckett number two, SGC number three, and then Tag, and then CGC. What is it at right now? Can we look that up?
What do you mean? There's
Like
like
in
a tier list for this?
yeah, like of like who is like doing the most business essentially, like who's in the lead doing the most grading. Wow, Tactics says they bought it last year. They're like, oh, you guys have grading too. You're mine. You're mine. You go. Oh, you guys can all just keep doing what you're doing. We're just gonna own you. It's crazy, man. It's wild. That's how it happens, though. Um, it can be a good thing. It can be a bad thing. Um, we see positive benefits when bigger companies buy smaller companies that are doing cool things. A lot of times they can give them more money to do more cool things, give them a bigger platform and more resources to better serve that community. So we could see that with SGC in the way that we're seeing PSA pilot this machine learning technology. They're going to do it, and then we're probably going to see them give it to the kids. Give it to
So
Beckett and give it to SGC.
so as of 2026, it goes PSA, BGS, CGC, SGC, Tag. Which I will give Tag fucking credit how it's somehow in the last 3 years put itself in the top five against companies who've been around for 30 plus years.
Tag has been, yeah, like a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Yeah.
So can you repeat that one more time? It was PSA,
BGS, CGC, SGC, and Tag.
CGC was four,
SGC was four.
and
CGC three.
CGC was three. Really, really. I wonder if that's because they do. They're really focused on comic books, and they get a lot of comic book submissions.
I feel like I could tell you why. Well, PSA is granted, we all know why. BGS gets a lot of submissions because of the black label,
Yeah.
and they're kind of the standard when it comes to like high resale for One Piece and Pokemon. They
Mm-hmm.
get the insane amount of people. CGC is like Pokemon people love using CGC. They
Yep.
flood the fuck out of CGC.
Yep.
SGC is all
Yeah.
sports and like memorabilia stuff.
And some
So
Star Wars too. We see quite a
yeah,
few
a lot of
Star
stuff.
Wars
Oh, that's what
slabs.
when I
Yeah.
say sports, I mean in like the tops,
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
traditional trading card
Yeah.
kind of thing. And then tag is just that underdog that is just cleaning up the market. They're kind of those people who are filling in the holes, and they filled in
Mm-hmm.
a really smart hole. Pause, but
Mm-hmm.
design, modern design. That was
Design.
something that was a hole in the market.
Yep.
People were stuck on designs that were designed in the 90s and they decided to come
Mm-hmm.
do this. Now, I'm not a big fan of it. I feel like this reminds me like the clear Game Boys, where in 20 years, this is going to look like 2026. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So unless they keep
Yeah.
innovating, but if they keep innovating, then it's just going to be a tricky thing because then there's going to be old holders, new holders. It's tricky. So I understand why PSA hasn't done it because they did the new cert recently and it's been a mess, dude.
Yeah.
People are doing the most to get that new cert and they're just getting downgraded. And you
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah. That's rugged. Um, I mean, I like the look. I have a hard time being able to look at it and see that far ahead with that design. Um, so yeah, I don't see them changing it because I think people like it so much. Um,
I think it's
I think
become
that I,
iconic.
I think they're stuck with
Yeah,
it.
it's
I
iconic.
Yeah, I think they're stuck with it. It is, and it's fresh, and I agree with you. I also think they came into the machine learning early. Like that was something that they came out with like pretty early
The AI
on.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I also really like the way their website is set up to show you the breakdown and the breakdowns of the grade on the card. I think tells the story really well, um, which I personally like. Um, yeah, it doesn't seem like they have the infrastructure to suit the demand that they're seeing now, and it is interesting to see. I'm glad to see it personally because it means that they'll hopefully grow their infrastructure. And it's nice to be able to give people different options, you
Yeah.
know.
They just
So
implemented same day grading at conventions.
tag,
Uh, yeah, so it's another kind of fill in the market. So they saw a demand for it because PSA does it. So very select. I think it's only the Nationals and maybe Fanatics Fest or one other that they
mm,
do on site same day grading.
yep,
But I think Tag saw that and now they offer it at any convention that they're at as of I think last month. So
really,
yeah, so people are getting and it's
sheesh,
actually a genius marketing thing because now you're giving people the opportunity to try it now. They don't have
yup,
to wait. And it's like might as well do it.
yeah.
I'm gonna get it in 7 hours.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
So
I mean that actually will get me to grade more things with tag right away. Like right away. Well, depending on what the price point is, I will say that because yeah, because it's cool too because it's like we might pull something at the national or at whatever event we're at, and to be able to pull something that wow, it's big, wow, we really want to grade it, and then just be able to march right over there and like do it. That's going to be cool. That's
yeah,
nice. That's a major selling point. You're right. What Okay, so what all events are they hitting up um
I don't know. I
throughout
don't
the
know if
year?
maybe we can
Let's pull that up for people because if there's an event for somebody, that'd be a way that they could not have to send it in. Maybe they have a big card that they've been thinking about grading, and we might be able to give them the scoop on where they're going to be at. It's almost worth just going to the convention for that. Exactly, addict. Yeah. Um,
Oh wow,
what'd you
nice.
learn?
They actually are doing the nationals this year.
Sick.
Let me find the actual.
Well,
Here,
we're gonna. You know what we got to do then, right?
compare.
We got to make a video for everybody and do on-site grading and compare them for each one. I'm
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm in for that.
So they're going to be at the West Coast Card Show this weekend, which is by me. So if you guys, I probably would do IRL streaming going over there just to check it out.
Yeah.
But West Coast Card Show, and then in February next year. So I don't think they're doing much.
Not too many.
Yeah. So they
But
did Card Party San Diego last week.
so wait, where's the national then? Because it's not on there.
I think I was looking at last year's national,
Mm.
but yeah.
Well, does it say how much it is? What?
Oh wait,
That's
no, it's fine.
2023.
No, it doesn't say how much it is.
I have a hard time believing they wouldn't be at the national this year.
You know what? A lot of these companies don't announce it until like the week before.
Mm-hmm. I wonder why.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the world we live in now. If you tell everyone 6 months before, they'll forget.
Exactly. Exactly. You have to tell them like right at the last second and give them like full blast energy.
Pretty much.
No. Man, that's pretty cool though. So you're gonna go this weekend to West Coast Car Show?
Yeah, it's in Ontario. It's a 30-45 minute drive. So last year I went, they had Star Wars Trade Night. So that was pretty fun. But yeah,
Really?
I'm not really looking to buy anything, especially because we're going to be moving next month.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna kind of go get some content, meet people. I like just being in the mix over there. It feels good to kind of see these nerds in person, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Man, so that's this weekend? Gosh, if I'd have known that, I'd have sent you something. I'd have
What?
been I just would have sent you a card. Be like, okay, go get that one graded, see what it does.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
yeah. So as far as grading that goes, I do want to talk about something really quick, and we don't have to spend too much time on it, but it is just something to kind of see like risk to reward ratio.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, the prices of smugglers is kind of insane. We were talking about that earlier. What up, Ben?
We did. The comment that I made was that this is the most increase we've seen in this amount of time. So for a product to be coming in at 340 to already be like 740 is really insane in that amount of time.
Yeah, we're already at a over 100% increase,
Mhm.
and we are at over half the superfractors pooled.
Just breaking, yeah, just breaking half. So we could use that as a pretty good marker that half of the cases have been ripped. Um, on like
I
generally
just I
speaking,
I
but
I think that whoever's breaking smugglers now is in a great spot because the value is there still because there's half the supers still there at
mhm,
this price. It's gonna get a point where there's gonna be a quarter of the supers there, and this box is $2,000 a box.
mhm.
You get what I'm saying? So right
Yeah.
now, it's kind of like, guys, if you're into smugglers and have the extra change and Jungle's breaking it, I'd probably get in it now. It's the best. It's right now. It's the only. It's every time. It's the best time is now.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Well, yeah,
yeah,
and especially because man, the big cards, are big, and things are only going up. Like, you're only seeing people asking for more on
Yeah.
cards.
Well, I mean, look, Han and Leia are still alive.
Yep.
Ahsoka's still alive.
Yeah, on all the
Yoda's still
finest.
alive.
I
So,
want I want that Leia so bad.
I mean, you saw what Tony pulled today?
No.
No?
Uh-uh.
No. I don't know if I want to leak it. I don't know if I want to be the one to do it.
Has he already posted it?
No, I don't think so.
Shoot. What set?
Mayo, brother. Come on.
Oh, yeah, because it came in later. Because I popped into his early stream. He didn't have it yet.
And I popped into
So
his stream while I was at the gym and I saw it on the table. Like, what the fuck?
did he pull the Padme Super Chrome Auto?
You got to go one generation down.
One generation down. Really?
Who did she birth? He sent pics.
Let's see it. No way, dude. No way. That's insane. I haven't seen it yet, but I already know.
A boom, boom, boom. Well, bam.
Sheesh. Wow.
A fucking nuke.
That is light work, really. Not really worth keeping. So yeah, just let me know if you just want to offload it.
Much. It's just it's missing chunks of it, so you probably
part
don't
of the
want
card part of the card is missing. It's damaged. It's damaged. The card is damaged. Degum! Yeah, it's a beautiful card. Congrats to both Tony and
who pulled. I don't know who pulled it. I just seen it on the
pull it
stand while I
for.
was working out, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Oh, so it's a crazy box.
Yeah,
Oh,
nasty
Austin.
box.
Nice.
Austin, let's go. Let's go. That's sick.
But yeah, one of the better pulls I've seen in the last few weeks.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Love to see it. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, that's great. That's so great.
But so yeah, guys, Smugglers is probably at a good place right now. Anything after this is gonna get a little. By the end of the year, Smugglers is gonna be a fucking tough set to handle. But we do got Masterwork on Wednesday.
Right.
I think I'm gonna avoid it for now. I do have access to 10 boxes, but for the price they are going for, I might just, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure something out.
I'm gonna run it on likely on release day. I have one box committed to coming, and I'll get more. I will be breaking it as much as I can, but we'll see. We'll see what the landscape is like as well, because, yeah, it's a fake.
You know what, Lex? I feel you. I don't know if I'm over it completely. Like, oh, I'm tired of it. But I think me and Jungle said this on the phone the other day. It just seems like they didn't get their mapping on point on this one, and it's just it puts me through some sort of fatigue going through 2-3 cases, and the best hit is a gold foil sketch. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's like that is it kind of blah boggles my mind where it's like
Mm-hmm.
you know,
And then
I'm not looking for superfractors or like crazy 101s, but it's like I like where the sketchographs, where the
mm-hmm.
originals, you know what I mean? Like all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
it is
Yeah,
what it is.
for sure. And I saw Synth Pull have a box that a had two superfractors in it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, why is that happening? And it didn't just happen once, it happened with a few different cases out there that had three one of ones of different variations in one case. And it's like, this product would have been exceedingly great if they were spread out more. Um, because then every other case you got was going to be insane,
Yeah.
was going to have a triple auto one of one, or a stellar one of one, or a superfractor of some variation. Um, and it just would have been, I think, a little bit more fun. That's like my biggest complaint about this set. And I'm not fatigued on it personally, just because, like, I just think it's such a great set overall. But my biggest complaint, I'm like, you guys, if you guys could just figure out, like, every set somehow has like a glaring setback to me. Um, and I'm really critical, so like I know what those things are for every set. Um, this one just as good as it is, and as awesome as these little treasure chests are, having a case, because you didn't distribute the wealth very well, which it should be, because they're all the same price. You know, when you have a box that's not very good at all, or a case that's not very good, it sucks. And it's only the only reason is because their distribution wasn't on point. And
Yeah.
yeah, major
My
major
my
critique.
my other thing is why did GameStop get them 2 weeks later? That's another, and then I don't know. I have a lot of questions about their
Yeah,
release style, and I think I did mention this before, but it seems like Smugglers didn't have EQ out, correct?
no,
No. So it's because Masterwork, no shop I know is getting it that I've talked to.
yeah,
No shop that I know is getting it. And Toy Story was an EQL set, and
their
Deadpool was an EQL set, and none of the shops got those either.
their
So
shops did get Masterwork though, or are getting it.
yeah,
Yes, I've heard word on the street that people that come into my stream have said their LCS is going to have a case, and I've at a certain price. So it's probably very limited.
we'll see. Well, I guess
Yeah.
we're fucking days away, less than a week
Mm-hmm.
away. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm more excited about the release than I am about the pools,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. For sure.
Like I'm super excited to see how Tops is gonna handle this release. I've been doing a lot of market watching on our niche on our little community, and
Mm-hmm.
it's I'm starting to really see the results of not having releases this year. It's starting to get funny out here.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is. And they're gonna need to lower their prices on some stuff for the summer, or they're gonna be like, things are gonna continue to get weird. Because, like, for example, if you go to Dave and Adams, they've had this like anniversary sale going on.
Mm-hmm.
And because basically everybody looks at Dave and Adams and prices their stuff based on what Dave is doing. Um, so when you look at that, not everyone, and it depends, but they're definitely authority. Even local card shops are looking at them. Um, they're gonna get through this anniversary sale and realize we didn't really move anything. Like they're gonna look at Star Wars because I've been watching because there's like a meter bar, at least for my account because I'm a have a Premier account. I don't know if it's everybody, but you can see how much what the percentage of what they still have left is, and it'll say like 100% is still. And it's like when you have stuff like hyperspace that says 100% of their cases still, and their hobby boxes, like no one's buying that stuff during that sale, you know, and that's not good for them, and it's not good for us because they're priced too high.
You know what? Now that you mentioned that, I'm curious to see what pump fake they're gonna do for the Nationals this year.
Well, they have a lot of hyperspace, 25 hyperspace. They have a lot of both, 24 and 25.
So?
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah. I think that they need to lower their prices on those two for sure. And yeah, it's just it's a little weird. The landscape is a little bit weird in terms of that, but I think they will. But I think that they were trying to milk that sale, and then they'll head into the summer and be like, okay, yeah, we have to kind of like lower this stuff. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But those are supposed to be more affordable sets. Those are supposed to be fun, middle, like of the road, dope, like 150 to 200 for hyperspace, you know, and
325.
325, 350. It's like, no, come on. Come on. Especially whenever I'm going to get a bent Superfractor out of one of your boxes. It's crazy.
Yes, hyperspace is I don't know why it's so high.
I think it came out of the gate really strong, and the demand was really there for it during that release. January was hot, February was hot. They raised it to meet that demand, and then people quit buying it, and they haven't really sold very much since then.
Yeah,
that's what. But and they haven't revisited it for some reason. It's like whoever's running their like. They just aren't turning those knobs right now, and it's almost just like the stepchild isn't being paid attention to right now.
Yeah, Hyperspace 2 is definitely my least ripped set from the recent releases. But I'm not gonna lie, me, you, the boy, a lot of people were kind of running Hyperspace 24. We were running that hype up for months leading up to that 25 release.
Oh yeah,
because I remember leading up to that 25 release before Galaxy 25 came out, we were going through hyperspace cases like it was our job, but like it was our job.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, and people were pivoting. People, I feel like, pivoted back to Galaxy pretty quickly. It was like, oh yeah, hyperspace, and they were like, oh yeah, but Galaxy.
I will admit, dude, I'm proud to say that when Galaxy came out, dude, people show up, man. When Galaxy comes, dude,
people pull up for Galaxy.
I was ripping my life away in December.
Mm-hmm.
I was going nuts. It was crazy.
Yep.
With Galaxy and the Stranger Things hype all in 1 month, dude, it was a nasty month.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, when Galaxy comes out in December, you're having a good month just in general. Like everybody is, because it's Christmas time, the holidays. Like it's just a fun rip.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, man.
And this year is gonna be different. I'm gonna tell you that. This year is gonna be different. I think that things are gonna be. It's hard to anticipate, but you know, we'll see what Star Wars gets this year. But I'm hoping for.
I don't even know.
I don't either. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know. They're like still trying to figure it out. Like, what are we doing? No, I don't to me, it looks like they're trying to move up their what they consider to be more their flagship stuff so that it's more in the middle of the year, like back to school time, is what it looks like. Am not I don't really know. But it's it makes me think that they're gonna have another seasonal set late in the year, could be for hyperspace, you know? Late in the year could be what they want for hyperspace, that spot for December. But like how many more years can they even do hyperspace? You know?
Well,
Before
they're
they
kind
have
of
to do
limited
something
to that
different.
planet thing, right?
Yeah. So to me it's like, are we even gonna see that beyond what we've already seen it? Um yeah, I'd like to see blasters and mega boxes, but not necessarily Galaxy. I think Galaxy's kind of sacred, and I would rather not touch it. But
Galaxy is where it's at, man. It's perfect.
yeah,
I hate to throw that word in there, but Galaxy 24. I recently meet shout out to the boy Tactic. Tactic
mm,
hooked me and Tony up with we went into a group buy on 24 Galaxy. We got like
mm,
almost 2 cases together. And I
yeah,
ripped like a couple boxes over here. And it's chef's kiss, dude. It's
mm-hmm,
such a well created set. Every card's like chrome reflective, and
mm-hmm.
it just does not have those okay, the biggest, it has one of the stupidest issues I
Flaws
think
ever.
it could have ever
Oh
came
god,
across,
I
but
know.
that's it.
Yeah,
And
there's
it's that
one.
stupid misprint of the
Yep,
mini diamond and refractor thing.
refractor. Yep.
Other than that, I know that's that I've had sketches stuck together, extra sketches, but I've never had sketches missing from a case. I've had extra shadow boxes. I've had extra autos. Never had the
Mm-hmm.
autos missing from a case. I've
Yep.
had what was the craziest Galaxy thing I've had from 24? It doesn't matter, but 24 is
Yeah.
such a something happened there. It was
Phenomenal.
great. Something happened. GameStop
Phenomenal.
was selling them for under retail. The retail was 220 a box. GameStop had them for pro members 185.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah. Is
it
yeah.
was a beast of a release, man.
Yeah. So good. So good. Yeah, I mean the mini diamond thing really irks me because I'm like, really? Like you guys couldn't have proofread your cards? Like
It's oh my god,
it's
how?
such a blunder, but especially because so this is where it gets even worse though, is when you find a graded refractor in a tag slab because it says mini diamond on their label and it's a refractor. So not only if you grade a a refractor out of 24, it says mini diamond. Does it say it on the PSA slab too?
No, no, no. It says on the back. On the PSA slab, it says refractor. On the back, it says mini diamond.
Right. So PSA had the wherewithal to be like, no. Tag did not have the wherewithal to be like, no. And they just put what it says. So that's kind of hilarious. Just so you guys know, that's a thing. Uh, so yeah, but 24, yes, impeccable. I love the set. The Tracy Easterday uh, Power of the Dark Side insert set is incredible. The Art of the Sith set is incredible. Yeah, it's dirty, man. It's
I mean,
dirty.
look at this slab right here.
I have 11 of the 15 shadow boxes from the set.
Oh
I'm
wow,
working on all of them. I need 4 more.
that's one of the nicest Vader cards.
That's the Art of the Sith Vader, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Freaking gorgeous. Is that just the base or the
yeah,
insert?
just the base. Yeah.
But gorgeous, dude. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Dang it, man.
what a good set. I mean, yeah, that's like one of my favorite cards in my collection is the Anakin kills Dooku that's signed by Hayden in the wave. Yeah, just the set is so good. I also have a Tamira Morrison auto on the Hunter.
Nice on the way.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
dude. It's just so gorgeous, man. Like, and to me, having Galaxy on card autographs, it just does something different for me. Um, I just really like them. So yeah, I'm a Galaxy guru. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
Even these are Galaxy technically.
What?
Yeah,
Art cards?
look at the back, bro. Top middle. Star Wars
Oh, what the hell?
Galaxy.
You know, I've never noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. They are a Galaxy set.
Oh, those are fake. You got fake cards.
You got to rip them and see if the core is correct. Yeah.
I've never seen that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, 23 Celebration. One of my all-time favorite sets. Obviously very limited, very different. But yeah, just so good. I have a deep affinity because that set also triggered like this whole thing that we're doing right now. Like that celebration is the reason I went to the next celebration and met
Yeah.
you guys and like the whole thing. You know what I mean? So, and as soon as I was into Whatnot, I started seeing that set, and then I started ripping that set. Um,
I don't think I've ever. I don't know if I've ever ripped that set.
it's super rare. Yeah. I have 2 full sets sitting on my shelf over there right now that I've been able to compile together. Um, so I have one more that I'm completing. So I'm gonna be break. I think that I'm gonna break volume 1 through 4 live at Rebel Scum Con. I'm not 100% committed to doing it yet, but because I think that there's like a few different things that have to like work out in my favor to be able to do it. It would happen all at the table, um, but it's definitely an option and something I might do one of those days. So, um, yeah. So I'm saving a set for that, and then I'm saving a set back to vault until no one has seen it for
A few years.
an age, and then I'm gonna be like, ah, I have it. So that's going to get vaulted. I have a couple of loose boxes that I might open for my birthday. So I've been thinking about doing a birthday stream and breaking the 1 through 4, one of the 1 through 4s, and that'll be like could be the last 1 through 4 that I break on Whatnot. I was amazed I could even find another one to do that with, but yeah, I figured doing it on my birthday would be kind of cool. And I might dome one.
One's there a better day, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I have a deep affinity for that set. I would love to pull a one of one or an OG sketch. There's still lots of them live, actually.
An OG sketch would be crazy.
Yeah. Which shadow boxes am I missing? I would have to pull it. Enoch is one of them. Let me look at all of it. Let me pull the checklist here. I could tell you. Jalen Rose. Do you have anything else you want to talk about before we open the floor for questions and then dive into Mando?
No, we're pretty much good to go.
We'll go
We
over
are
this
good
real
to
quick.
go.
What was your experience like? Like what were your favorite moments? Like spoilers chat. We are going to spoil it a little bit, so if you haven't seen the movie yet and you don't want it spoiled at all, maybe turn your volume off or um, tell us good night. But that's why we saved it for last.
Yeah.
2018 Galaxy. They have the checklist on there. Let's go.
But as far as I'm conflicted in terms of like I don't know if this was a W or an L for us yet.
Hmm.
Like in reality, I'm not talking about like I'm saying like I don't know if this was enough to actually get us to start churning the other direction.
Yeah.
Mall definitely was to me. When I
Yeah.
saw Mall and we finished Mall, I finished that series going like, holy fuck, I could feel it in my soul. If they keep
Mm-hmm.
this up, Star Wars will be back.
A hundred
Now,
percent.
after watching The Mandalorian, I felt it in my soul that I love this movie a lot, but it didn't give me that feeling of like, holy shit, my mom is gonna be talking about this when I get home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fact
Y-
that my girl hasn't even mentioned once that she wants to go see it to me is kind of like a I wouldn't say a red flag, but like a I don't even think she knows what the hell is happening. You know what I mean? So I think there's this like fine line of I believe that this movie was for the fans. By the fans for the fans. I don't think this movie was meant to get non I guess the normies to get to the theater to get the grandmas and the moms to the theater. I genuinely think all jokes aside, this was meant for the big boys, the adult babies. Um, I
and
I
in
don't
Yeah.
I don't see I this was the perfect movie for a father or a mother who was trying to get their kids into Star Wars. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So this
Exactly.
wasn't really meant to make $1 billion. This wasn't really meant to like drive the story forward. This wasn't really meant. This was like, dude, if you've been paying attention to Star Wars for the past 10 years, here's something. Boom.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like.
Yeah, and it is like you said, it was made for the next generation of Star Wars as well, and for our generation to introduce it to that generation.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really beautiful thing that it has accomplished and been able to do. Also, I heard a really good statistic that makes a lot of sense, that at post 2020, so post 2020, movie theaters have done exceptionally worse than they have in the past, right? Since before. There's like pre and post numbers, and they're staggeringly different. Mando is in the top percentage of movies post COVID
Yeah.
opening weekend, for sure.
Yeah.
Like top 10, maybe top 5 movies post COVID opening weekend. So it actually, all things considered, has done incredibly well in terms of that as well.
Yeah.
Um, Especially with the budget that they had. Um, and people are like, oh, it's so small budget, or oh, it's this and that. It's like, well, it kind of has to be. You have to look at the landscape. There's all these different things. Um, it's really hard to post COVID do $1 billion in the movie theater. You know, it's really, really hard. I don't think we may not even see it ever again
For Star Wars.
for anything. Like,
Doom?
like Doom might do it. Doom might do it. But again, things are going from the movie theater straight home so fast now that people are just like, and people have such great home theater setups now. Like the average person has an insane setup at home now, too. It's like, you know, I personally like going to the movie theater, so I'll go out like to go to big movies like that. To me, it's like a part of my kind of culture. But not everyone's like me anymore. It's hard to get people out of their homes into the movie theater now. Um, but I do think it's a step in the right direction. You were saying like, does this help us turn the corner? No, not completely. No, not at all. It's a step in the right direction. Along with Maul, I think Ahsoka season 2 could be another really good step in that direction. Starfighter could be a great step. By the time Starfighter comes out and we witness the 50th anniversary, and A New Hope comes back to theaters, we could be turning the corner.
Yeah. There's There's a lot that has to happen, and I think it's not just in movies and TV shows, but I think they need to get a grip in the video games.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Battlefront over the May 4th weekend had 4 million individual unique players,
Mm-hmm. It's
it
huge.
just it says a lot.
It's huge.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of people who are still into this shit. Clearly, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Look at all of us, but
Yeah.
it's there's uh, I don't know. We all know it. We don't need to get deep into that
Yeah.
topic, but there's a lot they do have to do, and I just hope that it starts happening.
Well,
I just hope
there's a
it starts
reason that the games are referenced in Galaxy sets, and you've got the gaming cards in like
happening.
22 Galaxy and 23 Galaxy. Or I think is it just 22?
I think it's
Um,
just 22. Yeah,
there's you know it's like there's the Jango Fett card from Bounty Hunter. That game was so good. And there was a whole era where LucasArts was doing some amazing video games. Force Unleashed games and the Jedi Outcast games and Academy
Republic
games and
Commando.
yeah, Republic Commando's great. I love that game. So fun. Yeah, and obviously the RPGs, the Old Republic games that have great storyline and everything. They need to do an Old Republic game. They need to do Jedi Survivor. They need to do. Um, they just need to finish stuff too. Like they just need to do what they say, and that's like a big thing for me moving forward. That with Kathleen Kennedy in at the helm, there were a lot of things that were said that didn't get done. And I think
Yeah,
that will change with Bob Iger being gone, being a completely new guard in place. You can already see the changes that the new guard has been making, but we won't see the full effects of those changes until we're a few years down the road. You know, so we'll
well,
see. You're right.
there's it's how do I say this? This is one of my biggest complaints about Star Wars as a fan. And now this is me sounding like this is me going against the way I think and believe in, but this is me just being emotional about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it bothers me that we get this cool little pocket of like 2 months where it's like mall, May 4th, celebration tickets, uh Mando Grogu, and then now we're kind of left to hang for the next year.
Yep.
There's no setup. There's no like where's the Jedi Survivor or the Jedi 3 in the meantime? Where's
Mm-hmm.
the I can't even think about all this shit. But there's so much. We were supposed to get like a Luke animated thing announced, never got announced. We were supposed to get like all these little
Mm-hmm.
things and like nothing. I'm back to 6 months ago where I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna start watching Stranger Things. Like
Yeah.
I don't. What are we
Yeah.
doing? There's nothing happening. And then on
Yeah.
top of that, and then okay, this is a little rantish right now. This is
Yeah.
this
Get
is
it.
this is this is a my thing that was keeping me into Star Wars continuously was Lego, because Lego releases every 3 months, and there's always something to look forward to in Lego,
Exactly.
and it's tied into like deep lore, so there's always something to kind of get into.
Yep.
But it gets to a certain point where like that was kind of like getting old for me, and then I discovered Tops. And I had this big epiphany being like, yo, I think Tops alone is what's going to keep Star Wars alive, because like there's just so much to do over here. There's collecting,
Mm-hmm.
there's watching, there's streaming, there's buying, there's ripping, there's like there's
Yes.
a whole world. And then 2026 comes, and we're
Mm-hmm.
6 months into the year, and we have one set.
Yep.
We're back. I'm back to like that. What the fuck? As a Star Wars fan,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing to do.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's tough because yeah, and then all the other sets are overpriced from what they should
Yeah.
be. Um,
Like, what am I gonna buy another Theory Saber? Like, I got like, it's like, God
yeah,
damn, dude. No, and I'm not talking shit. I love Theory Sabers, but it's just like that's
totally,
the only
totally.
thing I keep. That's the only thing I see updating is
Well,
Sabers.
I will say if you're an action figure collector, it's a really good time to be an action figure collector. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out. So that is definitely happening. We do get the new pod racing game too, though. When is that dropping? because that could be fun for a
October, I
little bit.
think.
That could be fun for like 15 minutes. You know, that's October. Oh my gosh, that's too far.
Let me see.
Um,
It is October 6th.
we okay, but have no fear. Um, we will be getting sets pretty close together. I think. Um, come fall. I think fall winter is going to be real good for us to help get us through the rest of the year. So we're gonna be floating on Masterwork. We'll probably get a national set. Um, I would hope, and then
Black.
they might do a surprise. They might surprise us with a set though after Masterwork. They might surprise us with the set. I don't want to get my hopes up, but it could happen.
It's a
I don't
2 month
know.
cycle, right? We know 2 months before a set comes out because we get a month warning for pre-order and then a month for drop. That's how it's been, right?
Do we know the pre-orders coming a month out?
Yeah, because I feel like Masterwork, we all got word that the pre-order was like a month later.
We got word on that one because of their convention.
But same with Smugglers, though.
Well,
And
Smugglers we
same
knew.
with Hyperspace and same with Galaxy. Like we know the
Yeah.
pre-orders coming up.
We do. I feel like we usually know that.
Like
We know it's coming. We don't know the pre-order exactly, and then there's a certain point, and it's usually like 2 to 4 weeks out where we know the pre-order's coming imminently, and then once the pre-order happens, we have a month before the full drop.
yeah.
But right now, I just wish that we had a little bit more of a calendar that we could know what we were looking forward to in these sets, especially because
Huh. Okay, wait.
what'd you learn?
I Googled 2025 because we only have 24 high tech, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 25 is the next, right?
It would be the next one.
So when you Google 25 high tech, this link pops up with this photo.
That's
But
Disney
then
though.
now there's this page, Stop Star Wars High Tech, get notified.
Oh. Okay, so we are gonna get it.
But I don't know if this is that hidden page. Remember I tell you there's always hidden pages that are gonna get updates.
It's
So
probably
is
a
this
hidden
an
page.
official hidden page I just found?
Probably. Yeah. Otherwise it wouldn't be there. Ah?
Did we just get breaking news?
Did we just break the news?
I don't know. I
I
don't want to
hope
say yet.
I
We'll
hope
find
so.
out. I guess we'll
Th-
find out.
I have anticipated that we would get high tech in the fall, like fall winter. I anticipated that we were going to get it late in the year. Um
Yeah, because usually when Tony or someone sends me an early link before pre-order gets announced, this is what it looks like. It's just there.
yeah.
And then next thing the don't this updates to a pre-order date and then
Bro,
this updates to a checklist.
bro, imagine that imagine they just like drop this on us like in the summertime. Between as a betweener. It might not have sketches in it though. We all just became best friends just now. Like this was a core memory we all just shared of 25 high tech being discovered by accident. Yo, this is really cool. I really hope so.
Yeah, because
Dude,
I mean this could be the 24 page, just not updated. I don't know.
it wouldn't say get notified like this. See if you could pull up the 24 page.
That's what I was trying looking for right now. The only thing I could find is this. Because if I put 2024 top
Yeah.
Star Wars hyperspace,
The happy memory for now, lol, but it could be sad core also if it doesn't come out. Shut up, addict. No, it's coming. Okay, to be fair, we have gotten high tech for years over and over.
see, this is the hyperspace, and it
Okay.
does say get notified.
Oh,
I'm wondering if this
but
is just that page that just everything's missing.
could be. Could be.
We'll see.
We shall see. The only thing is that usually I know what sets are being worked on pretty far out, and high tech would be one of
That's what
those
I'm.
that I should know about unless
There's no.
there's no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless
True.
that's the case, unless they've reverted back to an earlier version of high tech, which could have been the case just because they're like, well, we could do this version of high tech. You know, it's possible. It's possible that this will be a different type of high tech than what we've seen more recently. It's also possible that no, never mind.
But all right. Well, we are headed towards that 2 hour mark. I do got to stream on what not that I have to go right now, but the floor is open to
It's
any
open.
and
It's open.
everyone.
It's open. If you guys have any questions, comments, smart remarks, I
Oh well.
what I have a question though
Well.
for you.
What?
What were some of your favorite things about the movie specifically? Like what are you looking forward to seeing again when we go to the theater?
I like, to be honest with you, dude, I just like being in that Star Wars universe. I just really want to
Yeah.
look at the AT-AT scene again. I really want to just really just there's it's just everything. There's nothing really specific. If I had to point one thing out that I was like, yo, this is the sickest thing in the whole movie, is still the Anzellans and Grogu scenes. So if I could go back and watch any scene, it'd be that one. If I could see that whole arc from them showing up with Embo showing up, and then the little ship, and then them coming through the pipes to save them, that whole thing to me is bad baby. You know what I mean? It's great. Yeah,
for sure. And they bond, and then the Enzellans. Yeah.
So I think that's what this movie did, is they took a lot of pieces from Star Wars culture and kind of brought it to like the forefront. They gave it life, not just its little cameo moment.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like the Amonimons, like the Amani, they were.
Yeah.
It was cool to see those guys in action. Yeah, it's funny. I follow Jay Manchan. He's one of the top artists that everybody loves, and he was obsessed. He was like, "This is the greatest moment of my life." Like he's like so obsessed with that character, and he was really funny about it on his Instagram, and has continued to be. But yeah, I love seeing the snow. I'm a snow trooper fan. I love the Hoth scene when Vader and the the snow troopers are entering the base. I love that. And so snow troopers, like without this and like seeing them up close, like and personal, and that was really cool for me. I was like, yo, the snow troopers are cool. Seeing the breathing apparatus and all that was cool, man.
Yeah, I think having like that cockpit, like bird's eye view of the cockpit was so like it's just it break, because you're so used to like the specific style standards where it has like that front facing POV of like facing the driver, so you never really get like a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first time I went to Disneyland and got on the Falcon ride and
Yeah.
had like a 3D awareness of what the Falcon cockpit was, it like my
Mm-hmm.
brain broke. Like I
Yeah.
think my girl had to like, yo, hello, like wake up.
You're stuck in
Yeah,
there.
because I was
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
am I really in this thing right now? Like it's I
Yeah.
just have my visions of specific angles of it to
Mm-hmm.
like feel the aura of that inside thing was like, what the and
Yeah.
I'll never forget, dude. One of my greatest moments of being a Star Wars fan was I had season tickets to Disneyland, and it took me 3 or 4 months to finally get to pull the fucking hyperspace lever. So fine, because every time I got
Wow.
in line, it was either a kid or some adult got it because they give it to
Yep.
randomly, like, oh, you're this, you're that.
Oh.
So then it's a specific driver on the right side, and I finally got it and pulling that lever and hitting
Oh.
hyperspace and having the whole ride do the thing. It's dude, it's
That's
a
awesome.
feeling I can't explain. It's a feeling I can't
That's
explain.
awesome. Yeah, I've never been in the Falcon, so that would be really
No? Oh,
cool. Yeah.
dude.
I just listened to the Millennium Falcon book too on Audible.
Uh-huh.
Great book, by the way. Excellent book. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. It goes through the history of the Falcon, and it goes into some deep lore that like we never heard of with the way it was being used, seeing it during the Clone Wars, all this crazy stuff, all kinds of crazy stuff, dude. How like
Fucking Star Wars, man.
dude, how Plo Koon was like on the Falcon at one point. Like, yeah, it's crazy
Oh
stuff.
shit, really?
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. It's dope. And then it basically the premise of the book is that like um Han, it's set later, and Han and Leia have um little Amelia, or Alana. They call her her name's Alana, but it's Jason Solo's kiddo. And this is
Hmm.
like post Darth Kaitis, Jason Solo, Yuzong Vong stuff. And she wants to go on a quest. She's like, I want to find out. Like, I guess he brings up who owned the Falcon before Lando. And she's like, we should go on a quest. She's like 9 years old, to figure out who had it before. Let's go see Lando. And they're like, we don't have anything going on. Let's go do it. You know, that's the Han. And like, so they do it. And then it just leads into this whole quest where they're trying to figure out all the Falcon lore. And it becomes this whole crazy story. And it's really good. It's really, really good.
Dude, there's so much shit, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's the world I'm living in right now. So like, just talking about like, what do we have? I would highly recommend the Audible uh Star Wars books, because there's just so much, and it's so good, and it's like truly at its core it's Star Wars, and there's like just so much fun to be had. And like listening to Mark Thompson narrate all the different characters through all the books, and the sound engineering that goes into it, you're hearing the Falcon, you're hearing all the blaster fire, you're hearing the lightsabers, like all of it. It feels like a movie, for me at least, like,
Yeah.
because I'm like doing artwork while I'm listening to these books. And yeah, I'm going through the Fate of the Jedi books, and it's like Grandmaster Luke post Yuzhong Vaughn, Darth Kaitis era, um, and it's really good. It's really, really good. So it's like the new Jedi Order stuff with Luke has already kind of happened, and now we're in the Fate of the Jedi,
Yeah.
where the Jedi Order is facing another purge, and so you're having to like go through all this stuff, and it's those books are incredible. There's a lot of it, um, and it'll definitely give you an ability to ride out the drought for Star Wars.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
down. That's why I have not. I did a lot of comic books, but I never got into like the novels and Beast
oh,
Wars. Yeah.
they're honestly insane. Like, I would highly recommend to anyone listening, like you, obviously. Um, they're so good. I would start, if anyone wants to know a starting point, probably the best starting point is Heir to the Empire.
Yeah,
Um,
I have been, I've heard listened to all those.
yeah, so those three, and then there's two follow ups, like a duology, and then the Bane trilogy's great. But all this stuff with like legacy characters is all really good too. The Rogue Squadron, Wraith Squadron books are all really good. If you like the pilot stuff, if you like the Jedi stuff, and you want the Luke, like it's really the new Jedi Order. There's 19 shorter books that covers the Yuzhong Vong War, and then the Fate of the Jedi stuff is after that. All of that is like golden, all of it. So Jedi Quest or Survivor Quest is really good. Outbound Flight is really good. There's just like a ton of them. Um,
Damn, yeah, so there has to be. I can't
any
even imagine.
Yeah, there's so many. Any of the Timothy Zahn books are going to be really good. But I would say like if you're looking on Audible, find the ones that are narrated by Mark Thompson because those are the best ones in my opinion.
The
Um,
easiest to listen to and shit.
Easiest to listen to. Them they feel the most
Immersive.
like a movie and immersive. Yeah, yep.
Hell yeah.
Those are the best ones. Yes, yes, and it's cool too because a lot of the like stuff you see in Legends shows up in like older Star Wars sets, like Galactic Files and older Galaxy and like Finest and stuff.
Mhm.
Um, Characters that you see on the 96 Finest set like come from the Timothy Zahn books. You know, you don't see it anywhere else. It's just like illustrations that people did after having read the books. So there's a Shadows of the Empire book, phenomenal, really good. That one's awesome because it follows Leia really closely when she gets the Boosh disguise and encounters Prince Shizor. Um, and Vader shows up and does Vader stuff, and uh, yeah, Hans and Carbonite. That book is extremely good, and there's a twist at the end that just like blows your mind. You're just like, no, it's really good. It's really good. I can't say anything about it because it's just too good. You have to go
I'm
in.
about to look it up. I'm not gonna reflect that. Now you got
It's
you
so
got me
good.
forced to go straight to the end.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, you can definitely spoil it. Uh, I'll spoil it off air for you here in a
Uh,
couple minutes. Yeah, yeah, but it's pretty sick. Um, but
but
yeah, I mean, that's all I got, bro. We got masterwork coming up. You're about to go live and stream. I'm
yeah,
gonna go live tomorrow. I've got hyperspace breaks and smugglers breaks and um, all that John, and then I might do a celebration break on my birthday, but that'll be the opening weekend of Masterwork, so it might not be the best idea. I don't know. We'll see.
yeah. We'll see. Like we said, we'll keep everyone updated. Instagram is probably the best way, or just come into either of our lives. We're live. I'm live almost every day. Jungle's live also almost every day. So you can
Mhm.
find us, ask us a million one questions. We'll most likely answer. Most
Yeah,
likely answer most of them.
we'll do
But
our
all right,
best.
guys, that is it for us. Uh, every Thursday, 6 p.m. PST, and we'll see you guys next week. Please send us DMs with info if you guys come across anything, any topics, any news. If you guys are just like, yo,
Mhm.
this would be, I want to know more about this. Please send them to us. That way we have, uh, maybe some things you guys want to talk about. But other than that, have a good night, and I'll see you guys later.
Adios.
Adios.